Hello everyone. To the point only, in to explain about my lesson plan. The name of teacher, Safira Hana Karina SPD. The name of school, the Islamic Junior High School, Darul Falah Kota Baru. The subject, English. The grade 9, the topic congratulations chapter 1. The text type, interpersonal text. The skill speaking and listening. The time allocation, 50 minutes. A core competence, K1 religion, K2 social, K3 knowledge, K4 skill. Basic competence and indicator competence achievement. Basic competence 3.1 to every social function. Text structure and linguistic elements of oral and written interpersonal interaction. Text that improve the edge of expressing hope, prayer, and congratulation on happiness and achievement, and responding to them according to the context of their use. 4.1 to compose the text of the interpersonal interaction of the graph and written very short and simple, which involve the edge of expressing hope, prayer, and congratulation on happiness and achievement and responding to it. By paying attention to social function, text structure, and linguistic elements that are correct and in context. Indicator of competence achievement 3.10.1 to identify structure of interpersonal text about simple congratulation. 3.10.2 to describe interpersonal text about simple congratulation according to structure. 4.10.1 to identify structure of interpersonal text about simple congratulation that is good, interesting, and fresh. 4.10.2 to different structure of interpersonal text about simple congratulation that is good, interesting, and precious in front of class. Learning objective in the end of class. First, the student will be able to analyze interpersonal text about congratulation through group discussion that have been prepared in a good grammar and meaningful way. Second, the student will be able to present their own interpersonal text about simple discuss that have been prepared in a good grammar and meaningful way. Attitude value focus. First, religion. Second, nationalist. Third, integrity. Fourth, mutual cooperation. Learning material. Regular learning material. Fetch. First, starting. Second, responding. Concept. First, congratulation. Second, congratulation as one competence for congratulation. Principle, generic structure. First purpose, the purpose of giving congratulations for victory, success, and happiness. Second, user, people can happiness and people who give congratulations, dominant language features. Third, using present tense in the conversation congratulations. Procedure, communicates interpersonal text about congratulations for friend and other. Clear about my learning material for remedial and for learning material of remedial. First, an interpersonal text about simple conversation, congratulations that are good, interesting, and precious by using and asking for information about us and give passing hope and prayer according to the context of its use. Learning material for enrichment, social function, general structure and language features, and congratulation text in form of congratulation, both written and oral. Clear about my learning material for remedial and for enrichment, you can see in my lesson plan. Learning method are approach, scientific approach, learning model, CLT or communicative language teaching. Learning media we can use our first in focus or LCD projector, second laptop, third textbook. Learning Searches Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan 2017, buku siswa mata pelajaran bahasa Inggris kelas 8 Jakarta, Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan. Second, internet. Sort another relevant searches. Teaching and learning activity. Opening activity, teacher orientation, doing the opening by reciting salam and praying to start the lesson. Reflection, connecting the learning material, them activity that will be done to the student experience in the previous level, class 9. Motivation, giving the description of the benefits to learn the material. Giving reference, telling the student about the material that will be discussed today. Main activity, 12 minutes, learning model syntax, teaching and learning activity. Literation activity, students are given motivation or stimulation to focus attention of the topic by doing some wise, viewing, display relevant picture, photo or video, observing, showing poster from short functional text about congratulations and As an example, reading, students are asked to read material from textbook or the supporting books from the internet or related material. Listening, students are asked to listen to the material given by the teacher which is related to. Critical thinking, the teacher gives students the opportunity to identify as many questions as possible related to the poster recent and will be answered through learning activities. For example, asking the question, and here the teacher used question about what is congratulation, what is the purpose of congratulation, how many tips for making a good congratulation. Data collaboration and critical thinking, and often that the student exchange information about how to make a good congratulation. Data processing, critical thinking, discussion about the data. First, how to identify structure of interpersonal text about simple congratulation. Second, how to communicate interpersonal text about simple congratulation according to the structure. Third, how to make simple congratulations that are interesting and precious. Verification, critical thinking, learners discuss the result of the observation and verify the result of their observation with data or theory in the search book through activities. Present in front of class, they're about the conversation simple congratulation. Generalization communication. In this step, students are discussing to summarize about two good personal letter. And the last, closing activity 1 minute. For students have to make summary to know about their understanding about the lesson, and also their can make the more creative for student. For teacher, have to check in student work complete immediately, then give award to group that have good performance and collaboration. Next, we move assessment remedial and enrichment, assessment technique, effective technique, affective or spiritual and social. There is observation or journal based the character that the teacher wants to take student have to the classroom. And if you want to be clear, can you see my lesson plan? This is a rubric of listening. This is a rubric of speaking. Okay, thanks. Okay, that's my lesson plan. Thanks for watching. See you next time.